Yeah, I was like, what he did. Yeah, I mean, he wanted that so bad, so I'm happy for him, and he was really into it, so he really wanted to have that, so I'm happy for him. I don't know why he gave. I mean, sometimes they just give people stuff, so.
Nikola, on a serious note, how does Jeff help you defensively? I don't know that he warranted winning this chain, but how does he help you?
He's really good. I think it's just his ability, his athleticism that he can, in some moments, guard 1 through 5, and then just knowing the game. And he's so long in the league. He knows the guys. He doesn't know the rookies, but he knows everybody else. And just with experience, with the talk, he's been great for us for the whole season.
How do you guys think we were able to win despite 25 turnovers for 38 points for them?
Yeah, I mean, it's unacceptable, but to be honest, turnovers are kind of part of our game. We had the games like this, maybe not just like this. 40 points of turnovers, it's really bad. 25, everybody had, like, little everybody has turnovers. So, but we as a group needs to do a better job. That's a recipe for disaster. It's better just to shoot it. It's a better, maybe you're gonna make it. So then just don't turn the ball over. So we need to do a better job as a group.
We've kind of asked you this question before, but you're 1 assist shy of a 20-20-10 stat line tonight. When you're playing, do you feel when you're having like?
Actually, Nick told me that they're stealing my assist.
We're going to review a couple. They
Should.
I don't care. I really don't. I was just having fun. I don't care. So it was a really good night for me, and I'm just glad that we won a game. That's the most important thing of everything.
Can you feel it though when you're like literally all over the floor like that, where you're grabbing every board, or you're scoring all the time, or you're getting all of your teammates involved? Can you feel when you have a really productive night?
I in a moment I kind of do, to be honest, but not the whole game. I think in the game I'm focused about the next play, or the play that's going on right now. So I don't think about it like that.
DeMarcus has said you guys need a defensive identity. Obviously, Malone has said you guys need a defensive identity. What goes into having that mindset throughout the team for everyone to be on the same page in that regard?
I mean, to be honest, under 5 points is not a bad. Me personally, but we need to do it. They scored 32 in the first quarter. We just need to. I think if you set the tone, and then it's going to be easier for the whole group. If the starter set a tone, it's going to be easier for the bench. Or it's going to be easier for the rest of the game. We need to start well. But the most important thing, it's a 4 quarter. It's winning time, and then they score 20 points. We didn't score at all, but they scored 20. That's why we won the game.
How did you find out that you were Western Conference Player of the Week?
Someone texted me. I don't even know. Yeah.
You're on social media, so I don't know if somebody like calls you or tells you.
No, I think Tim. Did you text me?
I think Tim told you this stuff.
I think Tim told me. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think?
I mean, it's a great honor. It's a nice thing, but it's just a week. It's 3-4 games, 5 max. So
you don't celebrate?
I mean, I think everybody can have like 3-4 good games.
We haven't talked a ton about Aaron Gordon, but I'm curious, how instrumental has he been in your guys' success, especially with all the injuries and all the health issues?
I think I said it before. He's really good. He really cares, and he really wants to win. He wants to be better. He wants to understand the game. So that's I really like about him, and I admire him that he really take care, he's caring about something. So he wants to do this. He wants to know. So he wants to improve, and I respect that a lot. And he was good for us. Not just because we have injuries, even without injuries, he will, and he is going to be good for us.
Nikola, do you get excited when Mate gets 8 rebounds, or do you get upset that he steals some of your
Monte got 8 rebounds. Ooh, big Monte. Big, yeah. I mean, especially with a lot of missed threes or whatever miss. I think back home in Serbia we have a back in the days, like big man just needs to box out and small guy needs just pick it up. That's how you rule, but nobody uses that anymore. I think it's really good when you have a guard who's not going to leak out, who's going to grab the long rebounds for you. So he actually had a big one late in the fourth quarter. I think he jumped over Trey maybe. Trey Lyles, and he got the rebound. He knocked down the 2 free throws. So maybe he was not playing really good shooting wise, but he won us the game.
Couple quick ones on the Zoom. Go ahead, Leonardo Torres.
Hi, Nikola. It's Leonardo Torres from Peru.
Peru.
Congrats on the win. Nikola, how can you describe the DNA of the team right now?
It's really, I think it's really hard to adapt. First of all, we have a new guys coming, and then you can see like sometimes Austin is on the bench, sometimes Jeff is on the bench. So it's really like you don't have the routine, but I think that's a good thing actually, because then you can play with everybody, and then you can like adapt a little bit faster, to the whole team. I think from this point we can just be better. We have everything. We just need to practice a little bit more just to get used to each other, just to know the timing, the spacing of the plays, and just to know what to do on the play. So on your question, what's our DNA? I'm gonna say something like grind, like we are grinding, like we're warriors, something like that.
Jim Conlon, go ahead.
Nikola, you came up against Cade Cunningham for back-to-back there, and 52 points in 2 games. Is he a future star of the NBA and a person the Pistons can build their roster around?
I mean, I don't know. That's a question for the Pistons, but I think he was much better this game than the last game. He's learning. He's learning how to play against AG. He's learning how to play against Facu, smaller guy. So he's learning, and he's really. You can see in the game he was pointing and finding the matchups that he likes, which is smart of him. So he understands the game in some way, and he's talented. He's a big guard, you can say whatever, who can shoot. He have a future, of course. He have a future and potential to be a big player.
And with our good friend Alexander Žigić.
Nikola, čestitam na odličnoj pobjedi. 19 poena, 11 skokova, 5 asistencije, double-double, ali to je tek bilo na kraju prvog vremena. Posle je bilo još poena, skokova i asistencija. Ove nedelje najbolji igrač u zapadnoj konferenciji NBA lige, 10. put u karijeri, znači se sa Carmelom Anthonyjem i također vodiš u trci za MVP-a. Šta kažeš na ove vesti?
Kako se tu vodi, Bog te vidi. Šalim se. Drago mi je, hvala na lepim rečima i drago mi je za sve te uspehe ili šta god bilo. Ali eto, utakmica je sjajna za nas, zato što prvo igrali smo protiv njih pre 2 dana. Jako teško pobediti istu ekipu kad igraš dan za danom. Moraš da budeš mislim, ne moraš da budeš baš bolje, ali uvek je teško da igraš 2 puta sa istom ekipom. Imali smo jako puno izgubljenih lopti, to moramo da popravimo, pošto 25 izgubljenih lopti stvarno, mislim, dopustivo je da su oni imali 40 poena iz tih izgubljenih lopti. Ali dobro je, mislim da je cijela ekipa igrala dobro. Na kraju Monte je dao neka bacanja na kraju i mi smo odbranili kad smo trebali i eto, tako smo i pobedili.
Thank you, Nikola. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you guys. Pleasure like always.
That works.